welcome on in. Oh, I'm
Hey.
quiet.
Are you?
I'm quiet.
Okie dokie.
You're also quiet. How do I make you not quiet?
In Discord or in your recording?
In OBS.
Okay. If I'm desktop audio, there should be a slider for that audio.
Yeah, it's almost to max.
Oh.
Yeah. And you're just barely hitting yellow.
Ah. Well, if you right-click my image in the Discord call, you should be able to turn up user volume if that
That's
helps.
also max.
Ow!
Yeah.
Okay, give me a second. Let me look at a thing.
Okay.
Voice and video in your output device. Is your output volume high?
Let me look. Output volume in my Discord settings.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Voice and video output. No, it is not. It is now
Maybe.
200%.
Lovely. Beautiful.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, thank you.
Happy to help. Tech
Okay,
support lesbian at your service.
that should be much better.
The fact that I actually saluted. You can't even see me, but you just know that I saluted.
You've been on the internet too long.
I sure am. I've been a VTuber too long. I still do that. I still do that.
I guess.
Nobody can see any of it either.
Yeah. How long have you been a VTuber?
So like I had first I had like a Vroid Studio model.
Yeah, 3D.
So it was one of those like beginner 3D models.
Yeah.
And then I went into a 2D model, and then I have my current 2D model, which has been going for like a year and a half now.
Nice. Nicely done model.
Thank you.
Clap, clap.
Thank God,
Alright.
thank God.
Let's jump into this.
Yes, let's go.
Alright, well, welcome on in, Hilda. How are you?
Thank you for having me.
Thank
I'm
you,
doing
thank
good.
you.
How are you?
I'm okay. I think I'll be better once we start playing the game.
Okay.
Speaking of, I need to start hosting.
Yeah, I keep clicking join and then cancel just because like no servers available. Click host to create one. It's like,
Host,
but
okay.
my friend said that she was gonna get one.
Will it be private?
I imagine so.
Oh gosh, yeah, this cannot handle high quality. I'm gonna turn it down. Will medium be better for you? They record.
I don't mind. I'm just turning it high on my end.
I might have to
Because
go
it's
down
funny.
to low.
Okay.
Oh no! Hold on! The trees, they are too powerful!
Goddamn trees
Oh
to
no! I might have to restart the game just to make sure that it's behaving properly.
Okay.
I mean, quick, yeah. Okay. That's a little better. I had to put down the resolution.
Okay.
Oh, that okay? What's the difference? I can't tell the difference. But I'm on low and at 16,900.
Nice.
Okay, that seems to be okay. We'll see until we get into game, but I have pirated the server. Oh, here I am! I am a tree! Oh, look at me! In my majestic tree-ness. Move? I can't move.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is great. Oh, there you are, Hilda!
Oh my god!
Oh, my
Hello.
tree friend!
Hi, tree friend!
Tree friend!
Oh my god!
Wait, does it show you where you're looking?
Yes, it does.
Oh my god!
You can see your username.
Oh my...
It gave me an achievement for trying to jump.
Oh yeah, there it is. Oh, this is glorious. I love this. Thank you.
Oh!
Oh, you can sprint! I'm a fast tree.
Ugh,
So
that's just
fast.
fuck boy. Oh! Oh, I can't go in the water. That sucks.
Oh, over here. You're so
Yep.
fast. Oh, this is great. I love this.
Beautiful.
You're just sitting here. Can I get rid of this? Is it just gonna always... Oh, the chat, okay. I see, okay. We're just gonna have this list of names on the side.
I can wear a
What are
bra.
you doing? How do you do that?
I pressed escape and it gave me a whole bunch of settings.
Oh no. Oh, tree? Oh, you can customize your tree!
Ah, you can do, oh, you can, ah!
What?
I'm a
What?
tiny tree! You can choose what kind of tree you want to be.
Oh! Age, tree age. Oh, I see. Little baby tree! Oh, big tree. Oh, my frames.
I want to be a banana tree.
I'll be a normal tree. Oh, banana tree?
Yes.
Where's your tree type? Oh, there it is, tree type. Popular 1, 2. Oh, beach tree. Beach dying, oh no! Pine. Oh, I like the pine. Pine's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, where was that one that I was... It's dark, I can't see anything anymore.
You can go into world and then you can, I don't know.
I think it was that one, Pine 5. Do they have pink trees? Tree. Okay, I'm going to be a pine.
Oh.
A majestic pine tree.
Very nice.
Oh, you're
Ooh.
tall. Hello.
Beach tree. Ooh, it's a good beach tree.
And is that a bow tie? Oh, I love your bow
It is a
tie!
bow tie.
Oh my gosh, you're so big. I feel like I need to make myself bigger.
No, it's, I can make myself smaller. It's okay.
Oh yeah. No, it's fine. We match.
Okay, perfect.
Oh, look at you.
I'm dead.
No! I mean, it fits. I guess it
It's
fits.
a ghost. I am a ghost.
Yeah. Goes with a bow tie.
Yes.
All right, I probably should start asking you questions then.
Sure thing.
All
Look at this distinguished gentleman. Look at the way he sits.
Look at the way he waggle.
Waggle! That's such a good word.
It is. 1 second. Well, I grabbed the first question.
Deja vu. I've just been in this place before.
Why did you accept the invite?
Because you're fun to hang around with, honestly.
Aw. Thank you. So you thought me asking you questions was sound like a good time?
Given the conversation we had last time, the only thing that sticks in my mind about the conversation that we had last time, because I was playing Valheim,
Mhm.
was talking about, what's it called? Olive Garden.
Oh yes.
And I remember the Olive Garden conversation, like,
Yes.
at length. And I remember you talking about how, like, you got the soup there to treat yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And for some, like, again, like, I have a whole ass academic paper to write, and what's sticking in my brain is the conversation we had about Olive Garden a couple weeks ago. So I don't know what that means, but the more we can have conversations like that, honestly, the merrier.
The more we talk about Olive Garden, the more your life will be perfect.
I've never even been to an Olive Garden. It's like a mythic figure at this point.
Alright, well, when you come over to visit, I'll take you.
The thing is, we have them here. I've just never been to one in my entire life.
That needs to change.
I feel like it's one of those never meet your heroes moments.
Oh,
where it's
never go to an Olive Garden?
I had it hyped up, so well, I don't know if it's you definitely didn't hype it up, but
No.
like,
It is cheap
I feel-
American Italian food.
I feel like as soon as I go there, I'm gonna have my heart broken. Just let me have this, please.
Like, have the fantasy of what Olive Garden could be. Alright, it's a deal then.
Awesome.
Alright, next question. Is, what do you do?
Like, in what context?
Whatever context you want. It could be in life or on the internet.
Okay, I'm a student.
Cool.
First and foremost.
Mhm.
I VTube as well. God, I wish that were a job that you could do. Because it's so much gosh darn fun.
Mhm.
And I love honestly, the good so far so much outweighs the bad from
Mhm.
what I've seen so far, because I've met so many cool people, and I love doing the research that I do because I do research Twitch as well.
Mhm.
As a student,
Mhm.
I love I love meeting new people, because I know that I've met Solidus in real life.
Mhm.
And when I told him about this research, the first person that came to his mind was you.
Mhm.
And because of that, I was introduced to you, and I was introduced to Morbid and
Mhm.
Tentacle and Auntie and all them, and it's so cool. I love that you could just do that.
Yeah, you could just meet people, and
Yeah,
they're not the worst.
I know. They don't call you slurs.
That's nice, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at you zooming. You're
Ah!
zooming.
You can now review being a tree. Oh my god, I got an achievement. I can review the game now.
Nice. I'll have to leave a review when we're done here.
Absolutely.
I love how your bow tie glows in the dark.
You can set your clothes to glow.
It's nice, I like it.
Thank you.
Let's see, do you want the next question?
Sure.
Alright, I'm struggling with my frames, 1 second.
Hey, you're fine.
I don't know what needs to happen to make it happy. But, I could go down to very low. Oh, yes, let's do that.
3 polygons. I love it.
Not quite. Oh, maybe I have to adjust the ratio again. Go. Is that really available? Somehow that is worse. Alright, let's just stick here. And, call it good. Alright, good enough. Anyway, you ready for the next question?
Hell yeah.
Why do you do what you do?
So I guess for the research,
Mm-hmm.
I genuinely feel like I can help. I don't know. Like I feel like I'm in a really unique position where I am able to help people who are, like me, to, feel safer and be able to find communities online. And I do genuinely want that to happen, because I don't know if this is due to, mental illness or some, misplaced naivety, but I do genuinely want other people who I see as friends to be able to have a good and a safe time online, and to be able to, make friends. And I feel like my research would, assist in that.
Okay. Would you be comfortable in saying a bit more on what your research does, and guess what?
Yeah.
More specifically, what the goal is?
So I look at the cultivation of safe spaces in online live streaming, particularly for minority communities. So, like, because I am LGBT, I tend to focus on LGBT as well, because you know that's the community that I am breaking the game. That I have access to.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Cool. Nice. How long have you been doing that? How long have you been doing this research?
2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
Nice. Have you found anything interesting?
Actually, yeah.
Yeah?
I mean, so we have like a framework that we use.
Yeah.
That we designed using theater design stuff. And then using that, we were able to, you know, design the actual, like, assets that were used in the experiment. And, you know, more so than anything, it definitely is, like, personality based, but I feel like getting to know, like, having gotten to know the people participating in the study was definitely one of the more valuable aspects of the research in the first place.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, the nature of how we did everything was very much like building rapport with the people participating as opposed to just asking randos in an online forum kind of thing.
Okay.
So it felt a lot closer because of that, and there was that. I was personally invested in their genuine opinions, and you know, after them having participated, genuinely interested in seeing them succeed.
Okay. Cool. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'm sure do you have any sights set on publishing what you have found, or is that still a while before you do?
So I'm set to graduate right before Christmas this year.
Nice. Congratulations.
Thank you. And if that does work out like that, then I will have published my thesis by then.
Okay. Cool.
By around Christmas. Yeah.
Right. Nice.
I love that the trees in the area, if you wobble while you're close to them,
they also wobble.
Yes.
Yeah. I figured out how you could wobble. It's the space bars, the jump.
Yeah.
You jump and then to wobble.
You get an achievement for saying, like, you thought that was the jump button, didn't you?
Is the wobble button.
The wobble button.
Okay. You ready for the next question?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you make things?
Yes.
What do you make?
I like to make art.
Okay.
So I found the bees. What? What does that mean?
What bees?
I don't know. I just got an achievement. I don't know what it means.
I don't know either.
So I do a lot of digital art. I try to make my own stuff because I'm very stubborn, and I it's like a weird thing of like I don't want to be difficult to other artists. So
yeah.
I just do it myself because I have that fear of potentially being difficult.
Yeah.
So yeah, I make my models. I don't know if like writing D&D games is.
I count that.
Okay. Well, I do that. They're very bad, but it's funny.
It's something you do, which is something, you know.
It is the most hobby I have.
I love that. It's the most hobby.
It's the most hobby thing I do.
Okay, cool. What is the proudest thing you've drawn so far, or written for D&D?
I drew an NPC a while back, and I think it turned out really, really good.
Yeah.
And
nice.
I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'll send it to you.
That's great.
because it's fun.
I'm glad you enjoy that.
Yeah.
Alright, next question. Why do you really make things?
I do genuinely want to get better at stuff like art.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it is a lot of that stubbornness of I don't want to ask other people for it. And you know, like when you play D&D games or you watch live streamers and stuff, I mean, as the streamer, it's like the most flattering thing on the planet to get fan art.
Yes, it really is.
I know. And I love having, like, because I know how it feels, like, to me. So I imagine that that's how it feels to other people. So when I do it for them, I was like, heh. You feel happy. it's like the Markiplier meme of like I win. It's definitely a seeing them happy thing. It definitely feels a lot better than, you know, getting just gifts for people.
Okay. Yeah.
But I love doing fan art for people.
Great. Awesome. So, the reason why you... Well, not all art, but an aspect of art that you do is fan art. And the reason you do that is because you want to make people happy. Okay. We're on the same page. Great.
Awesome.
Is there anything else you'd like to expand on? Or is that where you'd like to leave it?
I mean, obviously, like, improving my art is a big thing. Seeing stuff on Pinterest all the time, like seeing the little things that some people do, it's like, huh, okay, I'll just take that, put that in the back pocket later.
Yeah.
And you know, seeing, I hate going back to old art because it's very, very cringe. Yeah. But it's important to see, you know, even if you don't think you've progressed in a while, you have. If you've done art since the last time you've looked at your art, then you've improved.
That is true. I still struggle with accepting and appreciating my old art and accepting that that is where I started, and the fact that I did start was actually a very good thing. Like you can't really be good unless you're bad first.
Exactly.
So
and like there's no such thing as perfect because that implies that there's no more improvement to be done.
Yeah, there's no reason to keep trying if it's already perfect.
Exactly. And I think that a thing that's been very, very useful is like instead of getting jealous of other people's art, like you see all other people's art as a lesson and all other artists as a mentor in some capacity. It's like you can definitely be inspired and you can like the way people do certain things, especially in their artwork. And it's like, huh, okay.
Yeah. That is a mindset I still struggle to enter, but whenever I do, it is nice to not judge yourself for just learning something.
Yeah. I find that, like, I've been able to do that with art, but with, like, writing for D&D, I'm still not able to do it because I'm into other people's games and I'm like, wow, oh my god, that plot twist, it was so cool. It's like, man, I wish I could do something like that.
Yeah.
And then, like, I think that my game is, like, the worst because it's, like, it's very, very straightforward. Well, not straightforward, it's probably the most convoluted thing on the planet. But it's, like, to me, it seems straightforward, but that's because I'm the one writing it and I'm the one running it.
You have the intended path, but then your players come along and mess it up.
I know! Have I ever told you about Bucko the pirate horse?
No!
Okay, so he was a horse that fell from the sky, and he broke both of his back legs on impact.
Ow.
And the party, were all cats.
Oh no.
So they they were all cats, but like they were different races, but like they turned into that from cats.
Okay.
So, one of the players rolled a nat 20 on her medicine check to amputate one of his back legs.
Oh
and replace it with a peg leg. And then, because I wanted to kill this horse so bad.
It sounded like he was intended to die.
He was. Because as, like, he would talk in, like, a pirate accent.
Okay.
So he would be like, "Arg,
Uh-huh.
I don't think I'll be making it, mateys." and then she chopped off his other leg. And she was assisted this time by other party members. And she rolled a nat 20 with the assistance.
Wonderful.
And then, like, the portal that the horse fell out of in the sky, well, like, I guess for additional context, there was a magical pirate hat on the pirate ship that fell from the sky, along with the horse, that had a magical pirate hat. And one of the party members put it on, failed the wisdom save, and it's like, you feel the need to be a pirate. And so she took that in stride and would not let this horse die. And so, amputated both of his legs and, like, put peg legs on the back of this horse.
Poor horse.
And then I decided, it's like, okay, so in order to get them away from the portal, I'm gonna, rain down a torrent of blood. And so it started washing away everything, including the horse. So this player, still wearing the pirate hat, jumped into the river of blood, rolled a nat 20 on her athletics as a barbarian, and pulled out the horse. And then, because this dimension that they were in was really weird and it changed creatures over time, which is why the cats weren't cats anymore.
Yeah.
And this horse was a pirate. Over time, it turned into a boat. So its neck grew really, really long, and it got really, really wide and flat. And it turned into a boat. And so this player called them Bucko, and then it's Bucko the pirate horse, and they ended up turning into a pirate ship.
Oh gosh. That's great.
That wasn't intended. I tried to kill that horse.
Yes, I have encountered several NPCs that I personally have saved that was intended to die.
I love that though.
I have put a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into keeping NPCs alive.
As a player, I think it's the funniest thing on the planet. As the DM, I've never been more tormented in my life.
I want to tell a story, but also okay. So it's in this story that is very near and dear to my heart. I won't say all of it, but basically, we encountered an NPC who basically didn't seem to show any emotions, like nothing. He just was very monotone, very nothing. And my character kind of had like a childlike mind and was like, you know what you need? You need to have some fun in your life. And so she takes him with the party. It was like, we're gonna have some fun. And then we go to a bar and she's like, you know what you need? You need a girlfriend.
Oh my god.
And so she got him. There was a goth lady in one of the bars and she like pushed him to speak to this woman. And later in the story, these two ended up getting married.
Oh my god.
So they talk, and the DM really wanted this character dead. And so we go to the first location, this first dangerous location, and he sets off a trap that was supposed to kill this character. And it didn't kill him.
Oh my god.
And so the DM was like, okay, I guess it's fate. He's a character now. But for the longest time, he tells me after the game's ended, for the longest time he resented that character for being alive.
I love that.
Yeah. Anyway, that's my story.
I love that. I think there was a similar one. His name was Barry in the campaign that I was a player in. He died like 3 times. But the thing is, we were like level 15 when we met him.
So you could like revive and
Yeah.
revivify?
Yeah. So, but here's the thing. So you know how when one of your party members gets the spell reincarnate and they really want to use it?
As a druid, I know that, yes.
So, our party druid, actually.
Wonderful.
Like, I really want to reincarnate someone, and everyone else was like, DNR, do not reincarnate, please, for the love of God.
Yeah.
So when Barry died,
she's like,
for the
you
second
didn't
time,
say no.
Okay, here's the thing. For the second time, this was the second death of Barry. So he died one time. He was revivified. He was like, he had like a -4 penalty to everything because of the spell that was used.
Yeah.
And then, because he was asleep for like 3 days in a row, which is like, okay, that's normal, but we forgot that was what happened. And so our barbarian shook him until his neck broke, and then he died again.
Oh no!
And so the druid was like, I got you. And he reincarnated him. And he was like a hunky human bard. He turned into a tiefling, but his other half, instead of human, was gnome.
Oh no! So he's a small tiefling!
The tiny red imp boy.
Oh, adorable.
And he became an alcoholic after that. Because
what else are you gonna do?
We didn't even take him back to his family.
Oh no!
He was just kidnapped. He was in the Shadowfell for like 3 years, and then we came up to him and we killed him twice, and then just never sent him back to his family because we wrecked him.
You know, D&D parties can sometimes be the worst.
It's like, are we the bad guys?
Nah.
I think we're the bad guys. We're
All
torturing the guy.
Would you like the next question?
Sure.
Who is someone you like?
Zentra.
Zentra? Who is that?
Lady Zentra. So I've been friends with her for the past like 5 years. And she's in the D&D group that I've been in for the past 5 years.
Nice.
She also introduced me to live streaming,
Wonderful.
which in turn introduced me to doing the particular research that I'm doing right now.
Okay.
So, yeah. We watch movies on Wednesdays. She's currently sitting me through all of the animated Barbie movies.
Oh, how are those?
They're not good.
Are they fun to laugh at least?
Some of them are.
Some of them no.
No, some of them are just the worst thing on the planet. I want you to know, by the way, that we've watched 8 of them. There's 45.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
So we're gonna be doing this for the better part of a year.
Yeah, basically a year.
I have a running document on all of the companion animals, and I plan on doing a tier list once we finish watching all the movies.
Please do. I want to watch this.
It's oh my god. So I don't know who's in charge of designing these animals because some of them are the most ugly things I've ever seen in my entire.
Yeah, I believe it.
I will say, favorite so far, Princess and the Pauper. Easy.
Okay. I've heard that one was pretty decent, but I don't know a whole ton.
Well, mostly because of the villain.
Yeah?
Because, like, what I found, especially with the earlier Barbie movies, the celebrity guest that they get is the villain.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Yeah. So, for that one was Martin Short.
Oh, interesting.
And he was like a snooty aristocrat who's planning to usurp the throne. And he was the noises that he made. Oh my god. Were some of my favorite things I've ever heard.
Oh, great. Do you want the next question?
Sure.
Why do you like Zendra?
Um, I'm just like you. You're just like me. Yeah. I don't know. It's like, I mean, because of the D&D thing, she and the rest of that group were the first people that I ever completed a campaign with.
Mm-hmm.
And her character was like my character's, guardian figure in that one. But I mean, the whole thing with the streaming and that leading into the research and that being, just unconditional support between the two of us.
Yeah.
Like, is like, yeah. Also that, and because we do know each other so well, it's so much easier to communicate. Because it's like, okay, so I know that I have to be direct with you, and then you can be direct with me. And I appreciate that there's never going to be any double entendres or double meanings with anything that any of us are saying to each other. It's like, are you upset? It's like, yeah, I'm upset. It's like, okay, is there something I can do? It's like, oh, I'm just going to play Minecraft. It's like, okay, do you want me to like get some bees for you? It's like, that would be awesome. It's like, okay, perfect. And it's like, that's the fact that that's all that we not necessarily need, but the fact that that communication is between us is that easy, I really appreciate.
Yeah, sounds like a really nice friendship, and I'm glad that you have it.
Thank you.
It's wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question.
Sure.
Unstuck from the rocks.
Yes. You can spin around when you.
The next question is, what do you like about yourself?
Next question.
Really? You don't want to answer that one?
I can't really think of much. Besides, like, I like to think that I've gotten really good at validating people.
Okay.
When they need to.
Okay.
When they need it.
What? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, you go.
What makes you say that?
I've done a lot of different types of therapy in my life, and the one that, like, some of the analogies that stuck with me when I did DBT in particular, about dealing with emotions and habits and stuff like that, and treating them as necessary things first of all, but not letting them overstay their welcome. So not holding on to emotions.
Yeah.
And I feel like helping other people through that and telling other people that, okay, well, like, if you're feeling a certain way, like, can you explain why you feel like that? And it's like, oh, okay, well, I understand that, and you're completely valid in feeling like that. Well, if there's anything you need from me in order to support you while you're working through this emotion, please just let me know. If you want to watch a movie, if you want to do this, you want to do that, you want to play some Valheim together, like, I'm happy to do that. And, we just sit in silence on a Discord call for like 3 hours if you want. I can It's like,
yeah,
emotions are important, and I think that I've gotten good at helping other people with theirs.
Yeah. Thank you. I think I am, how do I say this? I am happy that you are proud of yourself for that skill. Because that takes a lot to learn those skills, and I am happy that you are happy that you have those.
Thank you.
Yeah. Now do you want the next one?
Sure.
I gotta figure out where I am. Alright, what about yourself inspires you?
I think the potential of what I'm doing.
Okay.
In terms of the research. I feel like doing research that, focuses on the LGBT and mental health and stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
I feel like opens the door for, a lot of other people to start doing that as well. Or at least I really, really hope so.
Mm-hmm.
I think that, the saying, if I've seen further, it's because I've stood on the shoulders of giants.
I've heard that, but I never quite understood its meaning.
Okay. So, in the context of research, whenever you do research, it's built on all this other reading and all this other work that other people have done before you.
Mm-hmm.
So it's their frameworks, their definitions, and the fact that I'm putting this framework and these definitions into the world for someone else to use to help, mental health awareness, LGBT communities, all that kind of stuff in online live streaming, and to make those communities feel more included. I feel like I'm really excited for that.
Yeah.
And
That is really exciting.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
Alright. How do you react in uncomfortable situations?
I leave.
You leave.
I don't deal well with conflict.
Yeah. So, say there is an awkward situation, like someone made an insensitive joke.
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no.
You'll just leave the room?
No. Leave the room, cut that person out of my life.
I see.
The autistic apathy is strong. I've had an uncle in particular who likes to make those kinds of jokes.
Oh, sorry.
Not a good person, but he had a heart attack recently. I'm not gonna say deserved or based, but I'm thinking that.
You're gonna think that privately to yourself.
Exactly.
Okay. Still, I'm sorry.
That's fine. Okay, so if I don't leave the situation entirely, I'll make jokes at the other person's expense.
I see. Okay.
But in private, to one of my friends, hey yo, you should hear what this person at the grocery store called me. They probably have such a hairy asshole. It's like
I see. Okay. I see.
Shit through a wicker basket every day.
I think your glow effect is not helping my frames.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll turn it off.
Yeah, it was the glow effect. Oh no!
Okay.
Thank you though, I'm sorry.
Okay.
It was very glowing, I liked it, but dang, my frames did not. Okay. Ready for the next one?
Yep.
When was the last time you were validated?
Validated. Huh. That's a good question. Huh. I'm trying to rack through my brain. Honestly, I think that my supervisor might have said it to me a while back. Because she's very if you burn yourself out, there won't be anything left pretty much. So take the time you need to care for yourself.
Yeah.
So she does say that to me quite often. I think that's the closest that I have.
Well, I'm glad you had that. I'm glad you have that.
Yeah.
Great.
She's a nice lady.
Wonderful. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hmm.
Who are you?
Hilda.
But who is Hilda?
Who is Hilda?
Who is Hilda?
Some nerdy lesbian on the internet who likes to play some video games. I swear an awful lot. I don't know. I've been a lot of things. Like,
Yeah.
I've been a factory worker. I've been a student a whole bunch. I've been a tutor, all that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But like in terms of what I am, I don't know. That's a really cool question.
Who are you to you?
I'm very neutral about myself, I think.
Yeah? What does that mean?
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah.
I like to use the term optimistic nihilism a lot. Where it's like, nothing matters, so why not?
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah. So it very much is like a fuck it, we ball, but
Yeah. Yeah, I remember a time when I took on that sort of stance on life, and it was a good time.
it's funny.
It's a good time.
Mm-hmm.
All right. The next one. Outside of race, gender, and career, how would you describe yourself?
Short.
Short. Okay.
Smart but dense.
Mm-hmm.
Highly caffeinated. Highly medicated.
Okay.
Probably hasn't eaten a healthy meal in a while.
Okay. Yeah, I feel that.
Lactose intolerant.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm just listing off words.
It's okay. So you have at the moment a lot of symbology with death and being undead. Would you like to go into why you have attached that to your persona?
I am atrociously pale.
Okay.
IRL.
Alright.
The only person I've ever met in my entire life who's paler than I am is my brother. I'm legitimately white as a sheet.
Okay.
And I have very, very dark hair as well. So
yeah. Okay.
When I do go outside, especially in the sun, I look like an actual corpse. Because I'm also like, I'm not good with the heat and I'm not good with the sun. And I live in a place that's really, really sunny all the time. So chances are I'm also kind of like slick. So
you got the ectoplasm?
I've got like a thin layer of slime covering me. And I'm, yeah, like a corpse covered in formaldehyde.
Oh goodness. Okay, I think I understand now. Alright. Good to know.
Glad to paint that picture.
Thank you. Thank you.
Perpetually damp.
Oh,
no, I don't want to. I just shouldn't call myself damp.
Just a little moist, that's all.
So much worse. Not moist. Oh my god.
Sorry.
You're fine.
Alright, well that answered my question. What is something that scares you?
Bugs that fly.
Yeah? Why? Why bugs that fly?
I don't like the sound.
Yeah? You
So
don't like the sound close to your ears?
I hate the sound close to my ears.
Yeah.
I don't like to use the word hate. It's very, very, very uncomfortable for me. And I'll have no matter how hard I try to not have a visceral physical reaction to flying bugs, I can't do it.
Yeah. It's just something.
Yeah. I love the concept of a lot of bugs. Like I love the idea. I love the idea of spiders. I love the idea of bees. But that changed the fact that I'm like physically terrified of them.
I see. Why do you like the idea of these insects? Like, what about them makes you go, ah, I like that?
For spiders, I think the fact that they are so misunderstood.
Hmm.
The fact that they look really, really scary, but they do so much good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially like in terms of the food chain, they're in a really, really good spot.
Yeah. They've got something good going on.
Also, they're really, really cool. They use their blood basically, like their legs work hydraulically.
Hmm.
So
that's
cool.
The
way they move their legs is using the pressure of their body fluids, which is why they their legs curl up when they die.
Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they're basically like walking on 8 boners. I had to wreck it. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Should I give you some time to recover from that one?
Sorry, what?
Should I give you some time to recover from that one?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sorry. I just wasn't expecting that.
I'm sorry.
I never thought of it that way, but you know what? It kind of works.
Spider-Man has a whole different meaning now.
Oh no! It does. No, stop. So what about bees?
Bees. I mean, I feel like bees is a pretty obvious, but they're according to the laws of aviation, there's no way that the bee should be able to fly. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Enough
said.
I don't really know what else to say besides the first line of the Bee Movie. I mean, they're just like fluffy little pom-poms that stick their butts out of flowers.
They're kind of cute.
Yeah.
They do a lot of good for the world.
They do so much good for the world. And like, when they're on the other side of glass, I don't have a problem with them. And they just like fly around like clumsily and everything. Then they just bonk into the window, and then they just carry on their way. And they're like, "Oh well, sorry, excuse me there. I'll be on my way. Don't mind me." And it's like, you're the best. I still like you.
Wonderful. I like that characterization of Bee.
Yeah.
I like that. Thank you for that mental image.
Definitely distinguished gentlemen.
Yes, with their top hat and monocle.
Yes! They'd wear tap dancing shoes too.
Yes, of course. Alright. What is the hardest thing you've ever had to overcome?
I want to say, like, there's a couple ones. High school, and I had a class in my undergrad called the Angel of Death.
Oh.
That had an 87% fail rate.
Oh no. Was it a required class? Yes?
It was, yeah.
Oh no.
Um.
That's awful.
I passed it on my first try.
Nice. Congrats.
Yeah. And then high school.
Mhm.
Or just like public school in general. I think.
Yeah.
Because I grew up in a community. I wasn't born in the community that I grew up in.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how small towns are.
Yeah. They're very close together.
Outsider.
Yeah.
So, you know, my brother and I were outsiders. And it didn't help that I'm like looking back at my past, the whole thing about, you know, the potential of like autism,
Mm-hmm.
you know, becomes more and more obvious.
Yeah.
The more I look back at, you know, how my past turned out, it's like, wow, that actually makes a lot of sense.
Mm.
Shame I couldn't figure that out until I was, you know, a quarter of a century old. That kind of sucks, but you know,
The times we live in.
Yep.
Hmm?
Huh?
What? You were gonna finish your sentence?
I don't remember. With like, high school was rough.
Okay.
I didn't like it. Didn't have any friends.
Oh.
I had people that wanted to be my friends, but they actually just wanted me to do their homework.
Oh.
In return, spend time with me.
Oh. Sorry.
That's fine.
I'm glad you have friends now who actually care and treasure you as a human being because you're worthy of love.
That means a lot. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
I found out that the person who was the worst offender of that, as soon as I stopped doing her homework, she had to drop out of university.
Oh! Wow. Well,
I wouldn't do her calculus homework anymore, and she couldn't find anyone whose dick she could suck well enough to actually do it for her.
Well, okay then.
I'm a bit petty about that, but I think it's fair when you torment me for like 8 years of my life.
Yeah, I mean, you deserve some. Well, maybe not deserve, but it's likely you're gonna end up getting some harsh words spoken about you behind your back.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say them to her face. I know where she lives. Okay, I'll stop there.
I don't know how to respond to that other than okay. The next question is, what frustrates you the most about life?
That people aren't good.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the biggest thing.
Hmm.
Because I'd love to. I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I'd love if people were good and you could trust them to be good people.
Yeah.
But I'm upset that you can't. And that there's so many things that can't work because people aren't good.
Do you feel that they aren't good as their starting point? Or that the situation makes it hard to be good to other people?
I think that it's... I do think that a lot of it now is about that perpetual cycle of, you know, people aren't really given the opportunity or the resources to be good. And then because of that, they aren't. And because of that, you know, so on and so forth. But I do think that even if it was a better system that did place more trust in the individual, that there would always be people that can and will manipulate it.
Maybe.
And
probably.
Yeah, because I do think that a lot of the circumstances point to, you know, the way things are currently built and managed as being the reason that people are the way that they are. But I do genuinely think there are some people who are just born evil and irredeemable.
What is your ratio of supposedly good to bad people?
That's hard to say. I think that most Most billionaires are evil,
Okay.
but I don't think that's a controversial opinion in any way, shape, or form.
At the moment, I think you'll find a lot of people agree with that sentiment.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't know the ratio?
I don't know the ratio. I don't want to necessarily give it a number because I can't speak for that many people, I think.
Okay. I was mostly... Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
I was mostly asking to you, what does your gut say about what the ratio is? I'm not asking you to deem a certain section of humans as you are born bad and there's nothing you can do about it, but like, you, like, I don't know. I want to know more about that philosophy that you hold.
Yeah. I think born irredeemably evil is like a 1 in a million kind of thing.
Okay.
But I think that people who end up becoming bad people because of the system, because it's easy to manipulate, because they've been slighted by it at some point, is closer to maybe like half.
Okay.
Like,
Alright.
'cause I know that if I were given the chance, I'd manipulate the system because I've been slighted by it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to because that would take resources away from people that actually deserve it. Because exactly, and because I like to think of myself as a good person who can be trusted with that kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time,
yeah, the system isn't really. You're not giving me a lot to work with here.
Sorry.
Well, not you. I meant like
the system.
Yeah, the system in general. It's like you're not giving me a lot of redeemable qualities here.
Yeah, not given a lot of opportunity to. In the interest of self-preservation, there isn't a lot of opportunity to try and do better.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of opportunities for society's redemption arc anytime soon.
We'll see.
I'd love to be proven wrong. I'd love to be proven wrong.
Alright. You heard that, society. Get on it. Prove Hilda wrong.
I'm just thinking about things like, say, peacock and no one bats an eye. Say, poopcock and everyone loses their minds.
Yeah, a little bit.
Society goes wild. Society.
We live in a society.
Say poopcock. I need to stop. I'm sorry.
Where did you get your sense of humor?
Probably. That's a lot of stuff. I grew up on Monty Python.
Okay. Yeah.
I was a computer science major in my undergrad, which is very, very dry.
Okay.
And now it's like absurdism on the internet that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
And the fact that I can and will memorize anything is like to the detriment of everyone around me.
Yeah. I mean, you have a talent, you might as well use it.
As a soundboard, yeah. It's none of it makes sense either. I've
need to?
It doesn't, but also I've had conversations with quote unquote normal people and I've gone like walkie slush. It's like, have you heard of Mandor Handhook Car Door? And they're like, no. What? Like, yeah, my thesis play is gonna be called Hookman, and I'm like, have you heard of Mandor Handhook Car Door? I love you, sweaty. Like, what? What are the words you're saying?
I love that.
And I understand, like, I need to get it into my head that not everyone's as chronically online as I am, and even for the people who are chronically online as I am, when I say, hurry, everyone, get in the way, I'm committing vehicular manburger helper. That's not everyone's gonna get that.
Yeah. I mean,
Because
yeah.
God, the internet's way too big.
It is! There's so much stuff there that you can't possibly, unless you want to live forever and just consume all the content, you can't know all of the references, and it's so sad!
You can't know all the references. Can you imagine being like a 10,000-year-old vampire just mixing stuff from every generation?
That's what I was thinking about, was that, like, just this one immortal or vampire whose just, like, sole purpose is to collect, like, human references. And,
I
like,
think that Tumblr post too.
they would end up, like, I'm imagining a cyberpunk universe while they're jacked in all the time, into the Matrix, and they're just, like, constant with the memes.
Walkie slush!
It's like, I can imagine, like, a cyberpunk vampire just sounds so rad. I wanna look that up now.
But you know that they'd be the biggest dork.
Yeah, they would.
And not in a fun way.
No.
They'd be just the worst person to hang around.
They'd be insufferable. But those aesthetics, though.
I know. The Victorian cyberpunk kind of stuff, like,
Yeah.
I'm down for it, but the fact that they'd be like, what millennium is this? Is this the one where you say bruh?
No,
Or
that
is
was the other two before? Oh, okay.
Fuck.
Dang it.
There's like, oh gee willikers, Batman. Like, I swear to God, vampire, if you don't shut up right now, I'm gonna kill you.
They would be the kind of person who would watch The Office every other year.
Oh no! They would!
And they wouldn't stop.
I feel like they'd collect shows like that. Like,
Yeah.
not just The Office, but also, like, Friends
Mhm.
or Seinfeld.
Yeah. And just memorize all of it.
Oh, they would.
Like, I want to say a quirky joke, which is, remember kids, this is why we die!
Honestly, yeah. This is why we don't live forever.
You're not supposed to become this archetype we are creating. You're not supposed to be this person.
Don't strive to be this person we're describing. If you invent immortality, please don't do it.
Don't become this person.
Is it worth it? No, it's not. Because you're gonna be like 192 years old and being like, Fortnite Battle Pass, like $19 Fortnite card. Who want it?
Mm-hmm.
Driving it, using it, and vigorously
Parents' credit card
masturbating.
here.
Huh?
V-Bucks.
I love V-Bucks. No, I don't. Sorry, Robux. Oh my
Robux.
God, I'm 24. Stop. I've been
Hey,
playing
it's
so
okay.
much Roblox lately. It's shameful.
Well, recently there's been a lot of coverage on it, and recently it turns out you can do a lot of cool stuff on Roblox.
You can.
So, like, honestly, I think half, maybe more than half, of the active population probably is older than the targeted age for Roblox.
Fair enough.
So, I don't think you
Gross.
deserve shame.
It just really throws me off when I'm playing a game because
Mhm.
I play like a rhythm game a lot on Roblox that gives you like daily challenges and everything, and I find a lot of satisfaction in that.
Yeah.
So I'll play that, and then like there will be people that will like be in competitive matches,
Mhm.
and I'll every once in a while,
Mhm.
and it's like, wow, you're an actual child.
You're actually 10.
I'm gonna wipe the floor with you. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that does happen.
Well, also, though, you need to get good. It's a rhythm game. It's about skill. You can't get your mom's credit card to win you out of this. You're still gonna suck.
Wow. A little spiteful, are you?
Well, I mean, oh my god, yeah, a little bit.
A little bit. struggle figuring out what to name you for the title. I'm kind of landing on petty, spiteful ghost.
That's fair.
But also that doesn't give you the credit you deserve because you're a wonderful person and I enjoy your company.
I don't know.
You don't know?
AI generated sense of humor.
We're gonna get those sometime. Eventually. I mean, we already kind of do, but no one laughs at them.
No.
AI can't land the human part of you.
No. Like, even regardless of how absurd something is, I still think that there's, like, a human part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of how absurd it is.
Mm-hmm.
That can be related to.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna go on TikTok and I'm gonna send something to you.
Oh no. Okay. Do I have to watch it now, or
No,
can
you don't
it
have
be
to watch
after?
it now. Be after.
Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry, this is horrible.
It's fine.
Um,
Are you ready for the next question, or do you have more you want to say?
I'm ready.
Alright. What excites you the most?
Puppet history.
Yeah.
For some reason, watching Twilight with my friends, despite them being really, really bad.
Well, I mean, they're the fun kind of bad. That makes them
I
easy
agree.
to make fun of, and that makes it
Yeah.
quite fun. So
Mm-hmm.
I understand.
D&D nights.
Mm-hmm.
Where it's like, oh yeah, finally my week is over. Time for D&D! Time to be silly with my friends. I get to pretend to be a wizard for 4 hours with my friends.
Yay!
Yes.
Yeah, D&D can be great.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad you have that. And friends that like to play with you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
Rain.
Rain?
I
What
love
about rain?
Yeah. I love the sound and I love the smell.
Hmm. Okay. I have never really understood the smell of rain. I wish that was something I could understand, but I struggle to understand the smell of rain.
Mm-hmm.
What is it like to you?
It's very, very earthy, and it
Mhm.
smells kind of like humidity in the air, but
Mhm.
also like dirt.
Okay. I think I understand. I'll have to pay attention next time it rains. See if I can smell it.
Yes.
The next question is, why did you agree to the game we were playing?
It's funny.
It is funny, I love it. Actually, you had it first, and you were like, we should play Tree Simulator. I'm like, what? There's a Tree Simulator?
I know that it was in my library. I don't know where it came from. I think there was some like absurd sale a while ago where it was like 20 cents or something. And so I was like, fuck it, why not? It's Tree Simulator. And it's like, it's not intensive to our attention spans, which is nice. Like, we can go around, we can, shake a stick at whatever. Shake a stick at whatever we want. But it's not like there's any immediate threat to our lives if we're not paying attention for like 3 seconds.
Yeah. I like the waggle.
It's a pretty good waggle. I wish you could spin faster though.
How do you spin?
Q and E.
Oh, look at you! Look at that! Spin! On.
I'm in Spain without the A.
We rotate together.
Exactly.
Alright. Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah.
The next question is, what is something you are proud of?
Making it this far.
Yeah? Why is
Yeah. I didn't think I'd get this far.
that? Yeah?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Like, just in general, given that high school and undergrad was so rough,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think I'd make it this far, so I'm pretty happy that I got this far. But also, it's like, honestly, only up from here. It's like, everything else at this point is just like an added bonus.
Nice. When you say got this far, do you mean being almost graduated and having research, or do you mean something else?
A mental health crisis
Mm.
that happened a while ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You don't have to speak on it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Next question. What is your most prized possession and why?
Probably my kazoos.
Yeah? Do you have
Yeah.
a kazoo collection?
I have 3 kazoos.
Oh.
I have a metal one, a plastic one, and a kazubi kazobo.
Why are they important to you?
I really like them.
Yeah? Do you like the sound that they make or what they represent?
I don't know. I they've been with me for so long.
Yeah.
And it used to be like a running gag of like I'd always have them in my pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't anymore, but I still have them.
Mm-hmm.
They've been through the ringer. What did I tell you? I did parkour in the Walmart parking lot one time, and I wiped out really bad.
Yeah.
And somebody who was like at the bus stop that I like jumped off of asked me if I was okay, and I said I was fine, and I ran into the Walmart to get the stuff that I needed because my pride was, a bit
In
hurting.
tatters, yeah.
It was in tatters, and then I felt in my pocket, and my kazoos were gone.
No!
And then I walked outside in the rain, and they were sitting in the parking lot in the rain because nobody steals kazoos.
Poor kazoos!
Nobody steals kazoos. So I picked them back up, and they've been with me ever since.
Oh. Do they have names?
No, they don't.
Oh.
But
That's wonderful.
Also, the kazubi kazobo is like 2 feet long.
Oh gosh.
It's a big boy, but it's also very loud.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Oh. But yeah, that's great. I love hearing about your kazoos. Do you play anything on them, or do you just have them as treasures?
I do play them every once in a while, but mostly just as a joke to annoy people.
Honestly, I kind of like the sound of kazoos.
I
don't know
too.
why, but they're fun.
I know, but I agree. I 100% agree. But most of the time, the reaction when you pull them out of nowhere and you just start going like, Careless Whisper or something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Most of the time, the reaction is like, "Please shut up."
Oh no! People don't know how to have fun.
I know, but also, I'd bust that out at a funeral.
That sounds like a good time.
Not saying I have, but I would.
You would, if given the chance.
I would. I'd bust out the funeral dirge.
Please. Please. If I die, please bust out the funeral dirge in my honor.
I'll bust out the funeral dirge and I'll run the Kahoot game for everything on your will.
Wonderful, thank you. Sounds wonderful.
Lovely.
Next question is, how do you take care of yourself?
I take my meds every day. I drink a lot of water.
Mm-hmm.
Skincare. I love skincare.
Yeah? What about skincare?
So I love reading the ingredients of skincare,
Mm-hmm.
and I know which ones are like okay to have and which ones are like bad juju, big no-no.
Okay.
For both the environment and just for your skin in general.
Mm-hmm.
So I take a lot of care to do research into, you know, the skincare that I do use.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure all of the stuff that I have right now
Mm-hmm.
is recyclable.
Nice.
So at the very least.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no plastic in the product itself.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, the microbeads, not a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Anything with, like, dimethicone or silica in it, like, in the product itself, chances are I'm not going to want to use it.
Okay.
Essential oils, no-go. Denatured alcohol, no-go. Fragrance. I don't have a sensitivity to fragrance, but I know that it's still not the greatest thing to have unless it's in a cleanser. Because you just wash that off anyway, so there's no harm in having it in a cleanser. But yeah, I just know way too much about skincare, and I love to know a lot about skincare, despite the fact that I really don't splurge on it whatsoever. But I think that just makes it even more fun, is to try and like arrange that kind of stuff, depending on what you're trying to accomplish with your skincare.
Yeah. What are your personal goals with skincare?
So I used to have really bad acne, and I have a little bit still right now. So I try to keep that as under control as possible. But most of the time, it's just, you know, to take care of the skin that I have.
Is that why you're so moist all the time?
Okay, probably. I use sunscreen all the time because I know that, like, from what I've heard, at least, if you don't use sunscreen, you might as well just throw your whole skincare routine away.
Okay.
So I don't use sunscreen with white cast anymore. I've made that mistake as a very, very pale person. Do not do it.
Okay.
I terrified children.
Oh no!
Imagine, like, it was basically just white face paint.
Oh
gosh. I don't need to be any paler. And like, I looked so slick. Like, not as in cool slick, as in like I looked like you could run a slip and slide on me. On my face, on my forehead.
Oh no.
Because of this sunscreen.
Okay.
I'm also, because of that, I'm also one of the most annoying people to go to Sephora with.
Because you know all the stuff and things.
It's like that Ron Swanson meme of like, is there any project I can help you get started here? It's like, I know more than you.
Okay, yeah. I see it. I see it.
None of the employees at Sephora ever talk to me, and I can't tell if it's because like I'm small and I look weird,
or because they know,
or because they see me walk into the store and make a beeline towards the section with some poor bastard who had the misfortune of being dragged in there with me, so that I can explain to them at length all of the ingredients in a skincare product and why it's bad, and like why, you know, the Drunk Elephant is horrible because of their PR team. And it's like, even though it does have some really good ingredients in it, based on the actions of the brand itself, like, I wouldn't want to support something like that. It's like, and most of the time it's my brother too. Can you stop? Like, can we just go somewhere else?
Aww.
But then he won't. He'll refuse to stand outside too. Just on the off chance that I might get into a fight with someone. And he wanted to see it, not to help me,
Because you just wanted to watch.
You
Okay.
just wanted to watch me punch an old lady.
Is that a possibility for you? Getting into a fight with someone?
Very low, but if I did it, I would get in a lot of trouble.
Okay.
It's all or nothing.
I
I'm
see.
scared of conflict, but if that ship does sail, if that bridge is burned,
I see.
I'm starting my criminal record then and there.
I see. Okay. Good to know. What is a question you wish for me to ask you?
I don't know. Like ideal future, maybe?
Alright. What does your ideal future look like?
I'd love to be in like a cozy apartment with like myself or, a girlfriend. I'd love to have a couple cats. And just have like a calm work life and then come back and then just, hang out. And I don't know.
What would your dream job look like?
I'd want it to do. I do want it to have something to do with art. As much as I know that that's not the most feasible thing to accomplish, especially this day and age, I would want it to be like that.
Okay. That sounds like a really nice place to be. I hope you achieve those things.
Even if it's not a romantic partner.
It's someone like, that you care about and cares about you.
Yeah, and then we have cats.
Cats! Cat children.
Yes! Yes!
Nice. What kind of cats?
I really like the way the Devon Rex looks. So, like, they've got curly hair.
Oh, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
And they've got very Sphinx-like faces.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and curly hair. I just love the way that they look. And
a little funky.
Yeah. And then a big cat. Just like a really big one.
just a chonker.
Just a chonker.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
Next question is, when are you the happiest?
Huh! I think when I get to talk to my friends online.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Glad you have friends that make you feel happy.
Yeah, of course.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. I just like talking to them, and I'd love to be able to meet them in person someday. I know that for some of them that is genuinely a thing that is going to happen. It's like, these people are so cool, but they're all so far away.
Yeah.
Except for Solidus. Solidus is like
nearby. Ish. Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. I hope you get to meet them, and whenever you do, that it's a good time. It's a good, memorable time.
Thank you. The child harness has already been purchased.
Wonderful.
I'm leashed.
I feel like I have another thing that in regards to that, but I can't think of it.
It's okay.
Alright, off the cuff question, what is your favorite restaurant?
It's not there anymore.
Okay.
But back in the town I grew up, there was a place called Han's Kitchen,
Hmm.
and like it was a very very hole in the wall type restaurant,
Mm-hmm.
and it was Vietnamese food,
Hmm.
and it was the best Vietnamese food I've ever had in my entire life.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, the couple that owned the store,
Yeah.
that owned the restaurant, they were like a couple of the only people that saw my brother and I grow up throughout the years.
Mm.
So like the store only recently closed like 3 or so years ago,
Mm-hmm.
which was very unfortunate.
Yeah.
But yeah, they like the couple there saw my brother and I grow up, which was really cool. And also
Yeah.
the food was really good. So
Yeah.
it had a lot of sentimental value
Mm-hmm.
as well as just being really, really good food.
Yeah. Good food is great. I love good food. Well, I'm glad you got to experience it when you could. And
Yeah.
I'm sorry it's gone.
It's
But,
okay.
yeah, I don't know. Alright. One more question. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Who would you like me to see interviewed next?
Hmm. Who have you already interviewed people before?
Yes.
Okay. Huh. Who have you interviewed before?
Okay. So you've already mentioned Solidus and Tentacle Panther and Morbid. I've already done those three. I know there's a couple more. I'd have to look at my list. I have them written down. Keep notes. Yes. So Solidus, a Skunk Monkey, a Zombie Paper, Morbid, Gully, Voidy, or Void's Game, Ferric, Cerberito, Tentacle Panther, and then you.
Oh. Okay. Huh. I don't think you've met him before.
Okay.
But another person that I do know pretty well, Darkest Twilight.
No, I don't think I have
He's very.
met them.
I'll put the username in your. Like, I'll just DM it to you. I feel like you'd really get along well with him.
Nice. Well, thank you. Is he another streamer or just a friend?
Streamer.
Ah, cool.
And yeah.
Nice.
Also a part of the Alphabet Mafia.
Yeah, what does that mean?
LGBT.
Oh. Thank you. I'm a bit dense sometimes, so thank you.
That's fine.
Alright, well, that's all the questions I have. Do you feel like you want to add anything to anything else?
Just that I had a whole bunch of fun, and it's fun talking to you.
Yeah. Great. Let me move over here.
Ooh.
Hey. We've moved.
Move!
Move!
Ah! Okay.
Anyway. Yeah, thank you for being here, Hilda, and thank you for doing this with me. You said you enjoyed it, so that's great. I'm glad you had fun.
Thank you. I did.
Yes. Anything else I should mention? Thank you for introducing me to Treesem. I love this.
Yes.
And I'm excited to try to get more people to play.
You can adjust the brightness so that the nights aren't so dark.
Yeah, okay. Also, I need to get, I need to look at the other maps.
Maps. Oh my god!
Hmm?
I'm just excited about more maps.
More things to do!
More!
Let's see. What? Thank you for being here. I appreciate your input. I appreciate your questions. I liked hearing from you and chatting with you, and glad you had a good time.
Yeah.
I guess the way to wrap this up, I usually say something along the lines of, if you've been watching, you the invisible audience, if you've been watching and listening and you enjoyed this, then you probably would enjoy Hilda, guys. So,
Maybe.
where can they find you? Where can people find you, Hilda?
I am I'm on Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Hildageist.
Mm-hmm.
I do some art. I play a lot of Minecraft. I play video games very poorly and I make bad decisions.
I love that.
But
I do
they come from a good place. I promise you. They
too.
come from a good place. They just don't end well.
Oh, I feel that. Alright. Awesome. Well, thank you. And,
Thank you.
yeah. Take care.
Yeah, I hope you do too. Bye bye.